a lot bigger of a truck than Reggie. It's kind of hard. And
It's on your side of the truck. How did you?
well, I pulled into the driveway, somebody else's driveway, and tried to back out to get out.
You hit someone else's mailbox?
No, I hit our mailbox.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Steve. This is my daughter, Caitlin, and we are 3 weeks, actually a little less than 3 weeks, away from taking Caitlin's 41 Ford Powerstroke to the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. You ask yourself, why?
Because I'm cool.
It's not a muscle car or a Corvette.
I'm the muscle part of this convention.
She got an invitation this summer when we were at Hot Rod Power Tour from the organizers of the show to be a part of the Future Generation Builders class. In the next 3 weeks, we are going to try and get a video out every single week. Might not be long, but we're going to show you guys the road to McCacken as we try and get basically a roller through the door. Truck runs, it does steer, but we need dually wheels and tire set up on the rear end so that we can throw a dually conversion on there. Stop with the toilet jokes. That's what we're doing this week. So to get that done, we got to get the old rusty rotors out. We're going to be throwing some Dox Diesel Premium high carbon rotors and severe duty brake pads on there. Dox is not, however, they are not the sponsor of today's episode, despite the fact that I just happen to be wearing their hat and their sweatshirt, and we're using their parts. They are, however, a channel sponsor who's come on board, and we're grateful for that. So, hold this. Show the camera. Show the camera your toy.
Look, guys.
Yeah, you're the muscle part of this, huh? This is Aerocraft Products dually conversion kit for a Super Duty F350.
Duty. Sorry.
So, we're throwing this on this truck along with some of their cast front wheel extensions. These are basically just like the factory Ford bolt-on setup. So those are going on the front.
I just have to hold this.
Yeah, you gotta keep holding it.
It's got a crown.
And for now, we're not sure what we're doing about wheels and tires, but for now, she's getting the old stock Steelies. So we got 6 brand new Steely wheels for a stock F350 that are gonna throw on here with some decent tires so we can take it to the show. So we can take it to the McCacken show and not look like, well, it currently does. So hopefully all of that, at least, maybe more, before we head to McCacken at the end of the month.
McCracken. I'm gonna start on the front. So first we gotta get the caliper off and take this nut up, this nut off up here, and this nut off down here.
They're bolts, but
Bolts.
you can get them out.
Take the bolts off.
Hey, just because it's on a jack stand doesn't mean you can get underneath it and put all your weight on it. Don't do that. Stay out from underneath that truck. No, that's tightening it. You going that way?
Yeah.
That's tightening it, sweetheart.
How come we did on that side? That one going that way was loosening it.
You were pulling it that way on the bottom.
Oh, it's flipped.
So you want to come over here and pull down on it this way.
Pull down or use the mallet?
Just pull down on it now that you're not tightening it. See what you can do.
Okay. These fenders are really in the way. This is not moving.
Let me in there. Let's get some lube on it. Get it soaking.
Where is that at?
Ooh. They seem to have a ball joint problem too.
Where's the... Seem to have a what?
Yikes, that's horrible. Go get the jack put the jack right here under this wrench.
Oh, that is a good idea. Oh, I got it. We did get it. Yeah.
Good. Did it break it?
Yeah, we'll take that out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, now you gotta get that dust cap off of the center there.
Let's just hit it.
No. You might have to hit it, squeeze it tight, and hit it like right here, because it's just pressed in there.
Yes. Ew. What? What's that wolfy stuff?
Yeah, it's just axle grease. Okay, so we got some axle grease to clean up. I brought you some gloves and some blue paper towels.
Did we do this on the back?
Now you've just got to get that as clean as you can so we can get a wrench on that nut and pull that whole hub right off. You remember doing this on the C10 on the front?
Yes.
You got a spindle nut.
Why didn't we do this on the back ones?
Well, the back ones are not a spindle. See that cotter pin that's in there? Remember how to get them out?
Yeah. You have to unbend it
Yep.
straight, and then it'll come through. And use pliers to do it.
Don't use those big adjustable wrench. Use actual pliers.
Wait, is it split? Is this one that's split, Dad?
I haven't looked at it, I don't know.
Oh, it's not.
Here.
Don't we usually bend ours around? Or not when we do this?
Yeah.
We did not do that.
Put the end of that needle nose through that hook and then try and pick up that way. Yeah. Here.
Ow, ow, ow. I just hit my hand. Don't hit my hand. I pulled away. It's like one of those things that comes out of your nose after you're plastic surgery.
Yeah. This should be a nut cover. That should actually slide off. There you go. Put that on the paper towel. We'll clean it up later. Grab a new paper towel. Get that as clean as possible.
It smells like pickles.
And then find a socket that'll fit that, and we'll get that turned off of there.
I'm gonna say 22. Was it not 22? That's it.
That is an 1/16". And it's a little sloppy, but it's not gonna be tight, so put a wrench on it and back that off of there.
Is this gonna be super tight?
What?
Did we like try grabbing this first? Because it was really, really loose.
Well, those are actually not supposed to be super tight. You seat them. It might have been
Oh, I
too
remember
loose,
that.
but you have to like seat it and then back it off a little bit. So it's possible that some of that slack we had in that front was in that actual bearing. We'll see when we get
It's
it
also
off.
lubied up all the time. Help.
Help with what?
It's falling off.
Grab that bearing, don't let that hit the ground.
Whoa. These are cool. This is
Goes up
how
here.
the wheel rotates.
Yes.
Just on this. actually.
Well, there's an inner and an outer. And
does this get cleaned up too?
Yep, it looks pretty worn, if I'm being quite honest. But let's get it cleaned up and polished and see what it looks like.
Wait, so that's it? That's all that comes off?
Yep.
Does the kit we have come with this?
We have to put that. We have to check that bearing. If it needs a new one, we'll have to get a new bearing.
I think it's okay.
What indication would you have that a bearing is okay? Like, what would you be looking for?
Well, it doesn't look bad. It's still spinning quite freely. Sounds good.
We're gonna clean it up really good, and we're gonna look for wear.
See that?
We're gonna look for discoloration where it would indicate it got hot. It's possible that it's good. I've reused bearings lots of times, but the truck has 370 some thousand miles on it. So we don't know when that was last serviced. The likelihood is we're gonna be looking for a new bearing, okay? Mm-hmm. There is a seal here holding that bearing in the inner bearing. So it's the one that's closest to the truck on the inside here. Sits in here, and then there's a press seal that goes in there. That's not gonna be reusable. We're gonna have to get a new seal to do the back here, which means I'm gonna have to get that tomorrow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So we're gonna have to get that tomorrow, which means I couldn't locate my other jack stands. No idea where they went. So with that one up on this side, we can't take the other one off, which means what, Caitlin?
It is time for me to go to bed.
Means we'll see you guys tomorrow when I have the parts that I should have had if I knew what I was doing. But I don't. Good news though, we can usually figure it out, just like you can if you just try.
If somebody has to do it, and it's gotta get done, it might as well be you. I had to look at the banner on the other side of the garage to remember what it was.
If it's gonna get done,
somebody's gonna
have to do it.
And
no reason it shouldn't be you.
that is not on our banner.
So, we will see you tomorrow.
Toodaloos. Well, the weather's changing and it's getting colder outside, which means my dad's dodgy Chevy is gonna be parked for the winter pretty soon. But before we put it away, we gotta change the oil on it and add a special little package from our friends at Hot Shot Secret.
Need some gas shocks or something to help me with that.
Woo. Good teamwork.
That might be a project for another day. Today, even though the old VE pump 12 valve is just purring right along here on the 47 Chev, we're gonna do some basic maintenance, as Caitlin said, get it prepped for winter, and we're gonna add a little bit of longevity to this with a brand new, just released at SEMA, pure diamond bypass filtration system from our friends over at Hot Shot Secret. So the Franz bypass filters have been around for decades, literally decades. And we put one of these on Caitlin's 41 Ford. Don't pay attention to those wheels, those come later. This is basically the whole kit. Comes with a paper filament, which does look
it's literally
like
a roll.
it's a roll of toilet paper. It is a filter element. But it is proven over decades and decades and decades of use, including in the military, to be an efficient filtration system that gets down to 2 microns of filtration, which is far better than what you're gonna get with a stock filter.
This filter's as old as toilet paper.
Filter's as old as toilet paper, which is actually not that old, surprisingly.
That's disgusting, actually.
Toilet paper is kind of a new invention. Stop. It's not an ASMR video.
Sounds cool though.
So the pure diamond system comes with a paper filter element installed. We've taken that out and putting in the synthetic filter element. Caitlin's gonna reinstall that. And while she's doing that, I wanna point out, this is what the old kit came with. It was a rubber hose or a braided rubber hose. The pure diamond system comes with these stainless steel braided hoses in 2, 3, and 4 foot lengths. It also, tight fit.
Yeah.
It's good. You don't want anything slipping past it. It also comes with this bleeder valve so that you can actually sample your oil and send it in for testing, which they do recommend if you're going to be using a bypass filtration system, because the idea here is if you have one of these, you never have to change your oil again. Actually.
That's kind of cool.
This could be the last time we change the oil on the dodgy Chevy.
Well, with the amount of oil it leaks, you never know.
It's true. We are going to have to fill it back up. So your oil feeds into the bypass filter from an outlet near your factory oil filter. Comes right through the top here, comes down through that screen, and then filters down vertically through this filter element and is picked up back at the bottom and returns into your filler cap, which is what that adapter's for right there. Which is also, hold that, a quick disconnect so that you can pull your filler cap without having to pull your hoses. Not one-hand operation.
You're doing great. Hey, this isn't a two-hand operation either, what?
The Hot Shot Secret Pure Diamond Bypass Filtration System is the most efficient oil filtering system that's commercially available. Even after thousands of miles of use, oil filtered through the Pure Diamond Bypass Filtration System will be free of contamination to such a degree that it is considered analytically clean and 100% effective for further use. This filtering process removes foreign particles and water out of the oil that can damage the engine. The Hot Shot Secret Pure Diamond Bypass Filtration System removes carbon, soot, gum residue, water, abrasives, and tiny metal pieces without degrading the detergents and additives in your oil. And when used in concert with Hot Shot Secret's oil additives to maintain lubricity, and when tested regularly, this filtration system will extend the life of your oil basically indefinitely.
Now that we've got that mounted up, we can get our lines sized. We need a inline to come over here, and we're going to tee into that copper line. That is my mechanical oil pressure gauge coming out of my filter housing, and then the outline is going to go right up here, and we're going to replace this cap. Maybe I want to come across here and up this way, since we're going to put the drain in there.
Find the perfect kit for your vehicle at hotshotsecret.com and use Crossthread15 to get 15% off any order from the whole site.
So we've got the quick disconnect here on the filler cap, the quick drain here for testing, running up to our center mounted Pure Diamond filter. And of course, we went ahead and put in some of the Black Diamond Outlaw 15W40. Ran that line over there, teed into our filter housing with my oil pressure sending line that goes in for the mechanical gauge in the cab. And Caitlin, we're done.
Yes.
Let's get back to the 41 Powerstroke. Okay.
That's a really bad angle.
What are we doing here?
Spray paint tool, a wheelo.
We figured with such a beautiful day, beautiful, yeah, it is blue, we would go ahead and put our sweet patina satin black to use here. So, whoop, we need to make sure that doesn't happen while we're painting. You want to get something to hold the corners down here? Hopefully that's enough. You want to show them the shop progress?
Yeah. Oh, that did not work how I thought it would, never mind.
You want to tell them the sad story of Reggie?
Reggie's gone. I sold him. But I got this new truck, so.
If you guys believe this or not, we were like less than $500 difference between a 1999 Ford Ranger and this 2012 GMC Sierra with a 5.3 LS.
Ah.
LS swap the world. You got, what are you covering up there? You got something you're not proud of?
Actually, I haven't told you this yet. I hit the mailbox the other day.
Do you know what? Move. I looked at that yesterday and I thought to myself, that's a new dent. I remembered this little guy here. You did that? Just, Caitlin.
It's a lot bigger of a truck than Reggie. It's kind of hard. And
It's on your side of the truck. How did you?
well, I pulled into the driveway, somebody else's driveway, and tried to back out to get out.
You hit someone else's mailbox?
No, I hit our mailbox. So this is a great time to tell you because we're on camera. So. All right, new shop, guys.
Yeah, guaranteed to temper my response for sure. Good grief. All right, new shop.
Gang box. What is that?
4 gang box means it's got 4 plugs.
Oh.
All right. Tell me
Wow,
what-
there is plugs everywhere.
Yes, we have plugs. Many, many plugs. So we are throwing a plug up there, 4 gang box, just in case I want to hang some signage or something, we'll have plug there. But basically 4 gang there, 4 gang there, 220 for the welder there, 4 gang there. There's going to be a stub out for power for lights underneath the balcony, loft, mezzanine. We've been looking at some cabinet options and I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but I think there is a really nice, inexpensive garage cabinet system that I think we're going to get. So we spaced these plugs here, assuming there'll be cabinets on either end. What do you need?
I'm just looking at,
We got lights, 3 bays of lights. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one here, and then a big box for an 8-foot fan. We got a box for a drop line for a 2-post lift if we ever put the 2-post lift here in this center bay. We've got a stub out over there on a 30 amp breaker for a AC and heat pump system. So if we ever put like those mini splits is what I'm thinking we'll eventually do. We can put one there, run the line set over, put one over here. We'll have one on either end. Yes, it's all going to be covered in tin and insulated. So they're framing today. They got to do this wall here yet and the front, but what else we got going on here that's worth noting? Oh, we got an extra 220 out here by the front. You guys suggested that to me on my post the other day on Facebook, which if you're not following us on Facebook and Instagram, now's the time to do it because, well, there's a lot going on there. There's a whole lot easier for me to post a 60-second reel than it is to get a 35-minute episode put together. So, what was your question?
Where's the other 220 going?
So we got one there, we got one here, and we got one right there at the front. So we can put our welder or plasma cutter. That one I put out there, so just in case we ever had something in the driveway that we needed to work on, we could run the welder or plasma cutter out the front. Everybody was talking about doing drop, like extension cords on reels, and I just, that did not seem practical. So we are gonna get some extension cord on reels, but I'm having them put a plug there and a plug there, and then we'll have 50-foot reels that we can pull out and retract and store there. So we should have power everywhere we need it without too much difficulty. Over here in the corner, we've got 220 stubbed in up top. I think eventually our air compressor will end up going on the top floor in a small closet here on the end with a ventilation fan going out. So we've got power stubbed in right there for that. This line here.
This right there is what where the loft is going to start?
Yes. So it'd be 8-foot ceilings below it to work under.
That's a long loft.
Well, I'm not sure that we're actually gonna build it the whole way. I'm just prepping for it in case we do. So we might only do, half the garage and just get some storage up.
No.
The problem I'm having with this mezzanine is you gotta put stairs in somewhere.
No.
And where do you put stairs?
Rock wall.
Oh yeah, you wanna
Ladder.
backpack an air compressor and some Rubbermaid totes up there?
Hey, wheel.
So this is the view from the mezzanine.
That's bad.
It actually feels pretty high. But if I'm standing at basically floor height, this is plenty of height for a storage loft. I like it. You know what we could do? We could use the Wildfire 4-post lift that we're getting. And
as an elevator.
yeah,
Honestly.
take the cars off, push it forward, load it up,
But
top
like,
floor,
for just regular stuff, we got
unload. No, just
those are cheap. You can buy those pieces cheap. Just doink, 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 doink.
for regular stuff. Honestly, what I'm thinking is we have a staircase or ladder that is on like a winch that you can pick up and hang out of the way. Or like putting in an attic stairwell, you know, that you can pull down here in the middle, and then you could go up with it and then all the way across the mezzanine. That's my plan,
We should have the people comment.
sort of.
Rock wall or ladder.
Okay, guys, leave us a comment. Rock wall or ladder. And I know you guys
Are gonna go with the cheaper option of a rock wall.
you're just gonna do what she wants to do. But I'd like to remind you of something.
Hey,
This is what happens when
hey. You cannot use that.
her great ideas. Oh, speaking of great ideas, we need more gravel.
That was your great idea. So see, guys,
We
neither
need
one of us can have great ideas.
More gravel. Go get another scoop of gravel. And we'll get to painting here, okay? All right. I would say that came out pretty smooth. I like it, Kayla. It's gonna look good, and that paint went a long ways. We used 1 full can, a half can, and then 2 more partials to do 2 coats on all 6 wheels. We've got some parts that are waiting for us at the parts store. I'm gonna go snag right now, and we'll be back to get on the front end of this F350.
Put a dually in the front.
You mean 2 wheels in the front? Yeah.
A fronty.
Well, it's not called a reary, it's called a dually.
Okay, so why can't it be called a dually in the front?
Well, it is going to have a dually wheel in the front. It's only going to have one of them though, because these steelies are interchangeable. You can rotate if you have a flat tire.
Well, I said dually in the front, and
I know what you meant though. You meant two tires on each side of the front, right?
is that not what a dually is?
Well, typically dually refers to the dual rear wheels, but the steel wheel
I thought
is
dual meant 2.
It is. But the steel wheel is a dually wheel. The offset is different. You can't put a normal tire with a dually setup. You have to have a dually wheel like the ones we painted this afternoon.
Right, so dually in the front.
Right, there will be a dually wheel, but it will only be a single.
Whatever.
Okay, guys, we are packing bearings. So these appear to be rarer than hen's teeth, but I did find some. That is the new bearing, and these Dox Diesel rotors do come with races already installed, even though I did manage to get a hold of the races. We will not need. Let me move this so you don't get grease all over the rotor, okay? Hold that.
How long have you had this for?
That grease?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a C10.
It doesn't really go bad.
Then if it doesn't go bad,
take a
why
big-
do...
It doesn't go bad just sitting.
Oh.
Take a big goop right like that. Put it in the palm of your left hand.
I remember doing this.
Pick this up.
Oh.
The space that's on the back, see how it's open here? There's like the space here. You're gonna just do this. You're gonna keep doing that till you get grease jamming up through the top.
This too? This one?
Yep.
Doesn't matter if the grease gets on the inside.
Nope.
Well, that did it really quickly.
Yep.
Ew.
Did you actually get grease to like come out of the top?
Yeah, look.
Like that? Well, I can see that you now have grease all over it.
Yes. It all came out.
You need more in there. That should be packed full.
What is grease made out of?
As far as I know, grease is made out of grease.
Like, what is it though?
Well, I don't know.
There's a list of ingredients and calories on this thing.
It's petroleum based. I don't think there's any calories on that one. Bearing goes tapered end in first. New rear seal. And you can see it's only going to go in one way. It's tapered. So it'll start that way, but if you try and flip that over, like it's not going to go. So we're going to get it like that, and then we got to tap that in. And there it is. Let's get this on the front, and we'll pretend like I didn't ruin the first seal when I tried to do that without flat piece of metal. I had an old guy in my church one time that told me not to worry about the grooves because that's just more place for the grease and oil to flow. So we're not going to worry about the grooves. We're going to put just a little bit of grease on there.
Hurry this up.
Try not to drag it on or off. Just push it all the way back and it'll hold just fine, okay? Now hold it there. Nope, don't start spinning it. It's gonna come off. Let me get this bearing in.
Perfect. That is not a screw. Oh. It is.
Okay, take it off.
This one, and then put the pin.
Well, we got to tighten it and seat it first and then back it off.
Back what off?
Back the nut off.
Why?
Because that's how you seat it. What do you mean, why?
Why are you backing the nut off?
You torque it down and get it super tight so that the bearing is pressed in, and then you back the nut off so it's not dragging so hard that the wheel doesn't spin. Once you get it snug down where you can't move it anymore, don't break it. No, other way.
What?
Flip the ratchet.
The better
I
idea.
don't think you have a good... There you go. That's good, that's good. Now back it, put it down here. Back it up a little bit more.
Back it up,
Right there.
Terry. Back it up.
There you go, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Have you seen that, Dad?
Yes, I've seen Back It Up, Terry.
Well, you weren't laughing.
Back it up, Terry!
Put it in reverse.
What you doing, Terry?
Got it. Move. Move. Move.
I believe it's hitting something on that end.
I think not.
It's definitely not going anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
We're gonna have to clean the dust cap up. We're gonna have to clean the dust cap up. Probably can. Come on, let's go. I'm going to the back of the truck if you'd like to join me.
I would not.
So on the back here, we're gonna be fitting this adapter from Aerocraft Products. This is part of their dually conversion kit. It is still a hub-centric spacer, and it's actually a 5/8 lug. This is part of my problem with the wheels. This is why we're doing steel stock wheels. This is made to fit stock wheels. It does not fit, or does fit Alcoa, Ford Alcoa wheels that came in this Aero truck. But a lot of the aftermarket wheels will not fit a 5/8 hub-centric wheel adapter. So I've scoured eBay I've looked all over, I've called manufacturers, and honestly, short of somebody making us a custom set of wheels, which I'm not ready for the expense of, this is the best we can do to get a dually set up on this truck so that the width of this rear end is
Rear end.
big enough
Big rear end.
to not make this look stupid. So, Caitlin's gonna finish throwing the rest of the lug nuts on here. I've just got 2 on here holding it now, but she's gonna throw those on there, and I am gonna go over to the workbench and I'm gonna get an impact wrench and break these loose because they put them on there for real. Once it spins freely, just go ahead and run it down. That's good, stop right there. Do that all on the other 6.
I thought putting a dually on this would be a
Hey,
lot.
you already have one in that hole.
Why?
That sounded like you were stripping something out.
I think so.
Give me that extension
Why?
because I'm going to hand tighten these. Never trust an impact wrench unless you're a Milwaukee guy. That's why you don't trust an impact wrench. At least not a Ryobi. All we need to do is put the spacer on the other side and then swap the front over there, and then we'll be able to throw wheels and tires on and set it down on its own feet. That is a rear caliper and rotor installed.
I did that all by myself. I didn't have to tell me anything.
Except for that part where I had to hammer the old rotor off with a big sledgehammer.
Yeah, but that wasn't telling me what to do. To be fair, I was hammering at first. I just need help. So we forgot to put the stopping mechanism on the front rotor. So I'm gonna build this and then we'll reinstall it.
Caitlin is back from basketball practice. I know volleyball just ended, but it's basketball season now, apparently. And I had to throw that wheel back on there because I don't have my other jack stands, can't find them. So I could get the other side done while you were gone. But the other side, hubs, bearings, rotors, caliper, it's all done. Yeah, you can go take a look. Yeah, but we're not showing you guys yet because we're gonna throw these on. Don't give it away. So we got to get this jacked up in the air so we can throw the front dually bolt-on extension here on the front. We'll throw this tire on the front. Speaking of which, how good do those look, guys? That Sweet Patina satin black paint finished really nice. And we just went down to the local used tire shop and got a couple of the cheapest brand new tires that they sold. Yeah, right there.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to take a wheel off. Pick with your toes.
Roll that piece of trash out of the way. Other way.
Be gone. I forbid you.
Throw that on.
How do I
There's your other lug nuts.
put these on?
So you got to put them on by hand, get them down as tight as you can, and then you can get a wrench on them. Okay, so since the old Crossthread mechanical Loctite is not going to work. We're going to actually use the Loctite they supplied. So put a couple of drops on that on the threads.
What does it do? Ew.
That's good, just one bead like that.
That is so gloopy.
And then as you bring that down, it spreads it out over all the threads and it locks it in when it dries. We did use this on the other corners.
Corners?
Well, the four corners of the vehicle. Run the rest of them on. You got 7 more to go all the way around, and then we'll get an actual wrench on it with a socket, get it tight. All right, you showed them how to take the old one off. You want to show them how to put the new one on?
Yeah, you gotta use your toes again as a lift.
There.
This one's heavier.
You're not. Your feet are making it too high.
I don't think so. Okay. That's how you taught me to do it.
There you go. There we go. That's those. It's because they were powder coated, and these adapters use a 5/8 stud. So that powder coating was just enough to make it tight. I didn't have that problem with the other wheels, so must have been just a little thick on that one. Actually, that's not going to go anywhere. Lug nuts are over here.
Does that have a built-in washer?
Sort of.
What is it?
These are
It's like loose.
stock style. Yeah, it is a washer. Run it all the way in.
I'm going in a star pattern. I'll get it later.
You're not going in a star pattern, you're going in a circle.
Well, just to get them all in.
That's the funniest star I've ever seen.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
You can't go in a star with this.
All right, take the camera, step back. Go back there, I'll let it down. Not on you.
Truck breaks in half. Ew.
Okay, now, gotta remember, big dent here, split fender there. Once we get this out where it needs to be, get this up where it needs to be,
Oh, well.
that all gets a little bit better, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, none of that's set yet, so.
Let's put the back on.
Now, Caitlin's gonna throw those 2 on the back, just like she did the front, except better. And we will be right back with the big dually reveal on the rear end.
Rear end. Does this one go on now?
You gotta spin it around.
Oh! I think we're both trying to line up different holes.
Grab those lug nuts. And
I thought we were gonna have to like get a truck that was already a dually and like cut the back out of it and then put it into ours.
just take the axle out.
Yeah, that's what I really didn't.
I mean, that would be one way to do it,
That would be like the least effective way to do it, though.
but it's a whole lot more work than this. And if you guys know anything about dually conversions, Aerocraft Products is basically it when it comes to these dually conversions.
Go get the gun.
And this is like, they didn't sponsor us. They didn't even give it to us for free. It's like almost a $500 kit, 400 and some dollars. So it's not cheap, but
cheaper than buying a truck.
it is cheap. It is cheaper and easier than doing a full rear axle swap. You're right about that.
Stop falling.
Run to the other side. Run the jack up, and I'll grab the.
Run the jack up.
Yeah, so I can grab the jack stand out from underneath there.
Oh.
There's one. Can you sit on that tire over there and get a little bit of the, see if you can get a little bit of the weight off?
Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
Whoa.
Okay. Go ahead and drop it.
I'm tightening it.
Other way. You and your righty-tighty, lefty-loosies. Oh, pick it up, pick it up. Back it up, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry, put it in reverse.
Okay, all of our pipe bender equipment out of the way.
That's what you want to call it, sure.
Pile of junk is otherwise known. Yeah, boy.
You're on the Cletus McFarlane YouTube channel. Don't put that on there though. I could roll it. This is actually how tall he's gonna be?
That's actually
He
how tall it's gonna be.
He shrunk so much.
That actually looks awesome. I think I like it, Caitlin. That looks awesome. That's a nice height.
I wanted it taller.
Well, with a step there, you could actually get in this thing without having to use the step.
Is it? It's probably taller than your truck still, though.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be taller than my truck still. Well, I like it. It's definitely.
I like it too.
It definitely gets it wider than the saddle tanks, which was the big concern. This adapter setup is it is set up so that it is the stock width. So for anybody wondering like, oh man, did you just make that rear end, too wide to be roadworthy? Nope, it's stock dually width, which it just makes it, in my estimate, perfect. Get the fenders
Big
right out
booty
here.
Judy.
Yeah,
I need a name for this
that's
truck.
gonna be awesome.
I've had it for.
I like Big Booty Judy. Now that it legitimately has a big booty.
I've had it for 5 years now. I haven't named it. I've named all my other trucks.
I think we named it Traffic Cone once.
I can't let them stay with that though. Thinking Terrence. Tell me it doesn't look like a Terrence.
It doesn't look like a Terrence.
Big Booty Terrence doesn't have a great rind to it. But...
Hey, I just thought of something. See that saw
Oh,
over
yeah?
there in the
First
corner?
time? What?
See that saw over there in the corner?
What? Yeah?
The big one?
Yeah?
How cool would that be to turn into a visor for this thing? You ever seen those rat rods where they have like the saw as a visor?
I've had my tetanus shots, right?
Yeah? You hold that side.
How old is this?
I don't know. That's actually pretty stinking cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That might have to happen before
I
we're
thought
done.
you were gonna say like.
Let us know in the comments what you think about rat rods and patina trucks. We'd love to hear it.
Or we could take a bunch of all the other old saws that we have and make like eyebrows with it.
Yeah. Put them on the windshield wipers. Basically, we would normally be done for the week, but because we are on the road to McCacken, There's no rest for this weary one, which means we need to take the hood off so we can get a core support built to lift that front clip up where it needs to go and hang the intercooler in there before we mount the new grill. And that'll be next week.